Afternoon there everyone. Just thought I'd do a video like an update on my mother's health. Yesterday she kept calling me, so I went upstairs. Instinct told me to take up the oximeter, so I took that up. She was saying, I'm cold, I can't get warm, I'm cold. Yet when I touched her, she felt warm, which was weird. So, checked her sats, apparently they were 86, which had me worried, and her heart rate was pretty fast. So, I thought, again, sod this, dialing 999. They said, right, okay, with what you're describing, it's being treated as an emergency, so there's an ambulance that's coming straight to you. But it seemed bloody ages. It seemed like 10-15 minutes. I was on the phone to my sister at that point. I said, I've had to phone a flipping ambulance again. Like, she's really grey and whatever else. And I was thinking to myself, God, she's going to go to hospital this time. So the 2 paramedics turned up, 2 males. Yeah, I know. Oh well, never mind. So took them upstairs as my mother was in bed. They said, why have you got all load of layers on you? My mother said, I'm cold. But when they checked her temperature, it was 38.9. So they told her, you're not cold, you need to get those layers off. That'll help bring down your temperature. And have you had any paracetamol? She couldn't sort of remember because she's had some sort of slight confusion, bless her. So I sort of said, well, not for a long while, like maybe in the last 2 days maybe. So the paramedic said, you need to have a paracetamol, that will bring down your temperature. So they did that. My mother was reluctant to get out of bed. They wanted her to move around, but she was scared. She felt embarrassed. And I sort of said, don't be, you're very poorly, just don't feel like that. Just be honest of what, you're suffering with. I know you're probably scared to say because I'm around, but please don't. Like, we went through a hell of a time with Chum, as I call him, which is my late father. They did an ECG. Okay-ish, but then the blood pressure was still low. So that was a bit. But then they checked the stats, which was strange because obviously when I phoned it said 86. When they were there, they were 97, 98. And it was like, what the? So they were like, hang on, let's try your oximeter. And it said 89. was like inaccurate readings going on. My mother had to do some sort of 40 steps test or something, like see if she could walk 40 steps and see if the SATs would be affected. She had this like sort of something attached to her ear and carrying this like machine, so not the window of the sales, didn't it? Bless her. She was like, can I sit back on the bed now? Then she wanted to lie down, and the paramedics were like, you need to sit up because of your chest. You keep coughing, you need to sit upright. I think she was a bit like, yes, sir. And then all of a sudden she had this burst of energy. Managed to get downstairs to go to the bathroom for the first time in ages. Bless her. So yeah, she freshened herself up. Paramedics got like a bowl full of hot water, flannel and a towel so she could freshen herself up, bless her. She wanted a dry bit of toast, so I did that for her. Then she was having a good old chat, wasn't she, with the male paramedics, flirting. And I thought, hey, up, she's feeling better. Classic mother behaviour, that is. Wouldn't know her any other way. Oh dear. What you like, mother? She knew their life history. It's like, blimey, woman. Jesus. So then, what happened? Had to wait for the out-of-hours doctor to phone. Took absolutely ages because they needed to know what sort of action to take next, whether she needed to go to hospital or stay at home to be treated. But eventually the out-of-hours doctors did phone. She didn't need to go to hospital, as by what the paramedics obviously described to the doctor to her, it seems to be under control and she's over the worst of COVID. They prescribed her with something because she's been having problems like with diarrhea, bless her. She felt really embarrassed by that. Poor woman. It's like the main thing really that sort of bothered her during this COVID. She's fed up with it. So, prescribed her that. My sister went over to Torquay, as she lives in Brixton, to pick up her prescription and dropped it off at our house, as obviously I can't go out because I'm still self-isolating. Is it day 3 now? I think it is, isn't it? Started Saturday, isn't it? Day 1, day 2. Yeah, it's got to be day 3, hasn't it? Yeah, and then as I said, she managed to sit in the lounge for over 5 hours. She felt so much better. They checked her temperature again, obviously. Came right down to 37.3. She even said to the paramedics, I feel loads better for being up out of bed and sitting in a different position. So that's positive. So yeah, she went to bed at was it about 10:15? Yeah, just resting in bed. And she woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. She couldn't get a breath. I think she made a sudden movement, and obviously it unsettles everything. This upper bit of her chest apparently goes a bit sort of thing apparently. She's coughing up phlegm, but it's clear, so that's good. There's no blood, no nothing. So she sat on the edge of the bed for a while, and she wanted me to sit with her, so I sat with her. Bless her. And she took a couple more paracetamol. And that seemed to do the trick because she managed to sleep for 6 hours. Which is good. Yeah, considering her body is coping very well with COVID. As I put earlier on Twitter, the doctor thought she had both the jabs, and my mother said I haven't had the jabs at all. She was taken aback by it. She was like, blimey, no jabs yet your body is coping very well with it. It's unheard of sort of thing. But my mother is a strong lady. So yeah, then she had a phone call with the GP this morning. Just told her to try and eat more. Have fats basically, just to build up her body a bit of what it's sort of lost basically. And if you need to sleep, sleep. If you want to rest, rest. Don't force yourself to do anything, as it's a long recovery process sort of thing. So yeah, I did her some toast with a thin layer of butter and strawberry jam. She really enjoyed it, bless her. And she told me to hook out the rice and chicken as I had some in the freezer, but then she sort of called me and said, I don't think I'll be able to have the energy to cook. And I said, oh, that's alright, I'll put the stuff away. She said, order a Chinese. So I said, oh, are you sure? She said, yeah, I fancy Chinese. So I went on to Just Eat, found this place. It's not far from where we live, 0.4 miles away. So I've ordered chicken fried rice. Love chicken fried rice. Chips. I gave my mother some large fries from the McDonald's I ordered a couple of days ago. She really enjoyed them. Nice dry with the saltiness, bless her. And a canned drink. Rio. It's funny that because she considered calling me Rio Grace, at one point when she was pregnant with me because of the song. Bless her. maybe it would have suited me. Who knows? So yeah, I have me Charlie Bear's parcel on the way as well. Yay! Looking forward to that. I don't know if Plum Crumble will be in there because it's because I had to order her separate because of so many attempts of trying to buy her. So I know me pin badges are coming, the sticker books come in, and the 3-pack of stickers are coming, but we'll soon see if the bear's in there. They could have done it all in one, who knows. Doesn't matter though, because I think they said the bears will take up to 28 days, so doesn't matter. She'll come in good time. Looking forward to receiving her. So if you're wondering where I'm sat, I'm in the kitchen area, like the dining area of the kitchen. Yeah, there's the larder. There's Alfred Sebastian Norman's cat food up there. Gone. There you go, there's his catnip. Bless him, loves that. Chicken and duck stuff. There's me Hotel Chocolat thing. Vanilla white, love it. Put that up there. Oh, my father's here. Hang on, let me show you. With his beloved alarm clock. Hang on, there he came in. There you are, chum, you're on YouTube. What am I doing on there again? That's how he used to talk, bless him. There's his beloved alarm clock. He would fume if anybody dropped in a nursing home. Yeah, you love your alarm clock, don't you? Hey, chum. Bless you. Right, that's all for today. So if you want to like this video, like. If you want to subscribe to my channel, subscribe. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Sophie G J Slack. Instagram, it's Sophie Grace J Slack 14. So if you're wondering how my mother is now, she's upstairs, she's asleep. I'm just sitting quiet, can't watch any television or anything. Bloody boring. I'm gonna go. I just want to say as well, nearly forgot, but managed to remember. I want to thank the people who have been supportive in these last couple of days in regards of my mother, with your messages, prayers, your concern, wondering how she is, etc, etc. She's really thankful too. She says you're all lovely. She says it's nice that, like, you care about her. Yeah, 72 she is. Bless her. She says it's nice that I have, like, the support from you as well. So I'm off now. Don't know what I'm going to be doing. Probably check my fashion actually, because the results should be in for something that I've entered. So I'm going to go. There'll be a new video soon to do with Charlie Bears, I'm hoping. Bye.